Howdy, everybody. Once again, coming to you from somewhere in the middle of nowhere. What are we going to do in the middle of nowhere today? Well, we're going to talk about some stuff, and then we'll have a little fun. Maybe most of you know that yesterday, something, I don't know what, there was a disturbance in the force yesterday. I don't know how better else to say it. I was so perplexed. I just couldn't believe what I heard 2 times yesterday. And I think both occurred on the same day. And this involves 2 people. And if you're not right on top of the story or following it, you probably didn't even know. And first we'll start with an actor by the name of Alec Baldwin. The man pointed a gun at somebody, pulled the trigger. The gun went off. The person got hit. 2 people. 1 died. The man shot 2 people. All charges dropped. All charges dropped. And the same day, a jury got done with a man's trial. And they found him guilty of conspiracy to and what do you call it? Selling machine guns. The man had a metal card with a drawing on it. The man's name is, I can't even think of his name right now. So, Matt Hoover is the man's name. And he's got a YouTube channel. It is CRS Firearms. And wow. They found him guilty on 5 of 8 counts. Having machine guns. Selling machine guns. It was a business. It was a piece of metal with a drawing on it, the exact same size as a business card. It didn't function as anything other than an object to talk about. And supposedly, if you cut the drawing out just right and knew how to put it together just right, and you could plop it into your AR-15 and maybe it would convert it to fully automatic, which they couldn't even prove that worked. And that man's looking at 45 years. Could you imagine that? 45 years for having a piece of sheet metal. And another man actually pulls the trigger and shoots somebody. Gets all charges dropped. These things are real. Just letting everybody know, man, that this stuff is real. If you're, I don't know, on the wrong side of the aisle, you're gonna get a different outcome. Okay, now Matt, his trial was by a jury of his peers, and this was in Florida, and Florida's pretty much that place is pretty much a friendly state. You would, and how these people trick the jury into thinking that a card was a machine gun? Wow. Things are going to have to change, guys. We're going to have to make some kind of noise. We're going to be nice about it. You can't be ugly. That doesn't get anybody anywhere. But, you know, have to write letters or send emails to your Congress folks or senators or governors or something. We got to put an end to this, man, because pretty soon, oh man, something as stupid as having maybe in your range bag you have some paracord. I do. You know why I do? Just in case I need a tourniquet or somebody needs a tourniquet. I got some paracord in there. I can wrap that tight around your arm, tighten it down until I cut off all the blood pressure to where if you left it on for too long, your arm would fall off, just like your dog's tail or whatever, you know, man. But somehow or another, they think that you can take shoelaces and tie it around your gun some kind of way. Machine gun. I don't know anything about that. I didn't know. I think I'd seen one video years and years ago of some way to do something, but man, I don't know anything about it. I really don't. You know, man, they're going after people because they bought triggers that were legal. I mean, how else did they get sold if they weren't legal? And these alphabet agencies, they just change their minds, man, and decide that, no, can't have that. And I hate to bring up this kind of bad news. You think they're stopping there or here with regular guns? I got a bad feeling. Because, man, there's companies out there that are making really nice air rifles. Really nice. They hold lots of air. They're good for a lot of rounds. And I have personally shot a full auto BB gun. That's real. Airsoft. That's real. You got fully automatic airsoft. Paintball guns. I have a bad feeling this is never going to be ending, man. And you're not going to be allowed to have anything without it NFA or registered. They got to know about it, you know, man. And, well, yeah, man, man, if there's anything that you can do, they are keeping Matt's channel up. DLD After Dark is a YouTube channel that I think is going to take over the CRS channel. Keep videos, you know, coming out. Keep that channel alive. Because that channel was the only income for Matt's family. Him, his wife, his daughter. I think he's got just one daughter. I'm not sure about that, but whatever the case, man, that's just ridiculous. You take those two comparisons, and you know, man, Alec ought to be doing Matt's time. He didn't put one of them things together. He didn't use one. He didn't figure out how to make it work. He didn't know. He didn't do nothing. He talked about it. That's all. So I guess we all need to watch for what we say on your YouTube videos, or hell, in public. We all know our phones listen to us. You think that doesn't happen? Well, just try talking about a product that you've seen on the television or something, you know, and see if you don't get some ads popping up on your phone. It happens. It's happened to me. If you can, yeah, man, if you don't know about it, go to Matt's channel, CRS Firearms. Go sub. Watch a couple videos, man. They'll show you the PayPal links and stuff like that to contribute or help or, you know, do whatever. There was a real good one on last night. John Crump, DLD, and there's another guy, I don't remember who, but man, there's a lot of support last night, and super chats and stars and all the things. So that's going to be needed for him. I mean, I guess his defense is over. All he's got left is a sentencing, unless the judge just, for some stroke of luck, finds it just obscene that this happened. And maybe Mr. DeSantis can get involved. We can all kind of pray for one of those two things, man. He can either, the judge throws it out and says, this is fucking ridiculous, or Ron steps in and gives him a pardon, or tries, asks for one. Dude, something. I'm supposed to be a constitutional carry-friendly state, man, and all the things, and 2A sanctuary. I don't know if it's 2A sanctuary or not, but dude, what is this is it's it's ridiculous. So just, you know, we all got to be careful. That's all. So let's change subjects. Look what I did today. Maybe we can all enjoy this together. Can't enjoy that at all. There we go. Look at that, man. New scope on the Craftsman Legacy. I've been looking for this one for a little bit. Look at this. It's got colored reticles. Isn't that cute? Red or green. And it has the mill dots on there. That's kind of what I was looking for. It doesn't look exactly like that in the picture. It's pretty close though, man. It's pretty nice. If you want to know anything about this Barska 3-9, here is all of the information that they give you pretty much. Yeah, it's pretty clear, man. It looks nice. And this is what I enjoyed the most. Under the turret caps. Look at that, man. It gives you something to grab onto, so you're not digging for a screwdriver or a dime or something. And the best that allows you to do is, well, like I like to do, I like to shoot your shot, see where it landed, and move your crosshairs accordingly. So I like to look through the scope while I'm adjusting, and then I can dial it right over to the point of impact, and then try again. Instead of moving your head, getting your screwdriver, stick it into place, do a couple clicks. Now you can, with these, man, you can just reach up on there and start turning while you're looking, and it's way easier, faster, better. It comes with some decent pop-up caps. I took the one off the back because I've been shooting. There was no real good way to fold it up since I'm wearing my baseball cap without that interfering with my hat. So I did get it sighted in over here at our little 20-yard target. Right there, got it all freshly taped up, ready to go. So, yeah, let's try this thing out and see what, get y'all chucked into the old tripod here. Let's see how this goes. Give y'all some zoomies. There's our target right there. There's our cool little pellet gun. I'm gonna put these caps back on. I think I'm done messing with it. It's cool too, man. They're nice and aluminum. The whole thing, the whole get up feels pretty solid. focus range dial is nice, and it feels good. It feels like a scope should. The zoom is, it's not bad either. I mean, it's not quite as good as the focus, but whatever, man. It feels pretty good. Got it sighted in with our little Crossman Premier. So let's do that. Now, guys, I don't mean to be bummed or anything, but wow, some things in the world do not make sense. And that news from yesterday just doesn't make sense. And that was horrible. And I think the dude's from like Minnesota. And he had to travel all the way to Florida for his trial, man. It was either Minnesota or Wisconsin. Now that I'm starting to think about it, it may have been Wisconsin. Man, he was pretty far up north. And then for him to have to go all the way to Florida, man, for a trial twice. All right, let's shoot at this little bullseye down range and see what happens. Well, that one hit pretty high. Well, I mean, it wasn't really high or anything. We'll shoot 4 more. We'll go down there and take a look. See what kind of group we got. Alright. That's looking good. I'm going to have to come down about an inch. Or maybe not. Because I have a feeling that I'm going to try and get this rifle sighted in at around 50 yards. Or until I run out of scope again. And this scope is mil. It is not MOA. That was another thing that I was kind of bummed about, but whatever, man. I can figure that out. I pulled the trigger a little fast on that one. Maybe that means that this trigger's breaking in a little bit better and getting lighter. I'm man at first, man. This thing's a beast. Pump handle and the trigger. See if we can do better on this. Well, that's pretty funny. Like, you would think that these pellets would disintegrate upon impact on that steel down there. They do not. This is something you really have to take into consideration when shooting steel. Because that pellet just landed on top of this carport. However, it does better than the plywood, because I was shooting plywood at this distance and I had one come right back at me, and it whizzed right past my ear. So then I made better decisions after that one happened. I didn't like that. Yeah, there's 5 of them. Let's go look. But this is gonna be way more fun than using that. It'd be way more fun than using that little scope that came with it, where you can't see anything. I'm just glad now, man, we can start stretching this thing out some, see how it groups down range. Just look what it did here. Let's see here. Oh. Get this. Now, let's just try this. You're not gonna be able to see that. Let's see if I can get this thing up. Alright, there we go. So, man, look at that. The one I was complaining about went here. But I think we got 1, 2, 3, 4 right there on the bullseye. But this, I think, was our 3rd shot. And that was the one that I said I didn't. I pulled the trigger before I was actually ready. So, well, man, that's a pretty nice group right there, man. That's, oh man, I don't think it's 2 inches. I think that's about 1.5 inches. And I know that I know I can get it better than that. I just wanted to shoot some pellets downrange. And, wow, man, here's something to think about. Taking your vitamins. Phew. Man, I've always really tried to do pretty good. I at least take my B vitamins. Try and help with your B vitamins are good for your stomach. They help you digest your food. And so I always take a B complex and a B12, trying to get some energy. And there was one I forgot about. That was B1. Thiamine. Shoo. Jittery's not really the right word, but phew, man. That must have been something I've been needing for a long time. Because I can feel every bit of it. Son of a gun. So, man, if y'all ain't taking your vitamins and you feel kind of crappy every once in a while, take your vitamins. Especially get some B vitamin in you. Yeah, that stuff's good. Wow. It's so good right now that, man, it's funny that you can buy stuff over the counter like that, and no one ever thinks about, B vitamins. Man, don't do nothing. Yeah, they do. Especially if you ain't had any in a long, long time. So, take your vitamins. Take care of yourself. Watch what you say. Watch what you do, man. We don't need everybody going to jail for dumb stuff. I guess we all know that they would love for all of us to be in jail. Guns are bad. That's what they want people to believe, and we just got to continue to show people that they are not. They're just fun. There's only good and bad people. There's no such thing as good and bad guns. They're just not bad. People, on the other hand, they're not good. A lot of us are. And for guys that like to come to the channel and hang out and deal with this silliness, man, I really appreciate it. I love you guys, but we also have to realize that there is real evil in the world. And the only way that we can defeat that is with prayer. Please, I'm not asking you to pray for Matt. I'm not trying to change anybody's beliefs. But evil's evil, man, and it's real. And we all know that good's real also, because there is a lot of it left. That's that, guys. I'll try and get out and do something extra fun tomorrow. Maybe I'll saw my latest short. If you haven't, you'll go look for that. I showed off something pretty neat, pretty nice anyways. It's one of the more fun things in life. One of the good things in life. So anyways, guys, love you. I'll take care. See y'all soon. Good night, y'all.